Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm finally gonna be reacting to the long-awaited two-parter of Season 3 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 series, that being the Battle for New York two-parter, which caused me a little bit of a pain in the ass because it is put in an awkward number in this season, instead of being an odd and an even two-parter, aka being like, for example, episodes 11 and episodes 12. In this case, it's episode 12 and episode 13, which caused it so I had to do an episode reaction with 3 episodes, and it so I can still keep doing the episodes as I have been, so I could do the finale 2 episodes of this season in one episode instead of splitting them into different videos. But still, I'm pretty excited to see what this episode is gonna be like, because it seems like it's gonna be a hype episode based on the title and what one can kind of deduce it's going to be about. But I'm mostly excited to just get it over with, because if the last few episodes have been any indication, I'm just excited to get back to some of the filler stuff that we will be getting towards the end of the season, or at least after these 2 episodes, because this season so far, my favorite episodes are by far the filler ones, especially In Dreams. That is probably my favorite episode of this show, period, because it was such a crazy and mind-blowingly hilarious episode, so I loved it. But yeah, still, I think this one's gonna be pretty hype as well, despite the fact that it's like more main plot based. But still, I think it's gonna be enjoyable, so yeah. As usual though, before we end this, before we get into the reaction, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-length version of this reaction over on my Patreon or on my Coffee account, where you can just take the episode and sync it up with the full-length version of my reaction, and you can watch it. Or potentially you can just listen to my reaction, because the audio for the episodes is still in those videos. So yeah, that is really up to you. If you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still just watch this reaction. But in that case, I would appreciate if you like this video at least. And yeah, I guess that's it. So let's just get into the reaction, starting off with the first part of Battle for New York in 3, 2, 1. Mikey? What the hell are you doing, Mikey?
I do believe this plutonium should react flawlessly with the sodium bicarbonates. What do you think, Professor Ice Cream Kitty?
Aw, that is so cute.
Then perhaps we should add this hyperball solution to Donnie's retro mutagen.
Mikey, have you lost your shell?
His parson, tut-tut, my good man.
I've been brewing that retro mutagen for months. Oh, if you ruined it, I swear I'll...
Hold on, dude. I've got this.
Oh, I thought... Oh my god. Oh shit. I swear, if that's the thing that actually fixes it, that's gonna be so funny. Okay, this episode is definitely off to a good start. What?
Oh, well, that was weak.
Now you listen to me. No, listen to me. I'll be you said I'm gonna teach you such a lesson.
Ouch.
What is going on here?
Since when did retro mutagens start doing that?
Whoa, it looks so pretty.
Wow, its bonding rate is phenomenal. I can't believe it. This will save me months of lab work. Okay, let me see. One small drop, and I'm able to transform an entire vial of mutagen into retro mutagen.
Mikey's a genius.
Amazing.
I know.
Wow, did we step into some kind of alternate dimension here?
Okay, what?
Prepare to be mutated by Krang.
Please.
Don't do it! No!
Fuck yeah. Okay, a little bit of an overkill, Jesus Christ.
Are you two alright?
Alien turtles!
No, that's okay. It's not like we saved your lives or anything.
Also, I'd say it's more scary to have alien robots than alien turtles.
Oh, hi, fellas.
Who the hell are you? know him. The monkey brains guy. Oh, what? Are we getting a bunch of characters to fight together like this? Oh, that's gonna be hype.
Pigeon Pete?
I don't even remember. I remember his design, but I don't remember from which episode. Slash!
You. Greetings, turtles. Long time no see.
Oh, this is hype. Why is he so angry all of a sudden? Like, there was already an episode in which Slash proved to be on their side. What?
Greetings, Ninja Turtles.
Kurtzman?
Good to see you, boys. Been a long time.
We thought you got mutated like the rest of New York.
I made it through. I tried to find you four, but you were gone.
So I guess
Fortunately,
this is their master splinter kind of thing. Cool.
Wouldn't exactly call them all noble.
Stop being a fucking passive-aggressive bitch, Leo.
Dark dirty ape!
That is so stupid. I'm offended that the show keeps doing it. Oh my god. Fucking squish it. Squish it hard.
The animals, we're leaving! Ninjas, fall back!
Please don't tell me he's dead. Dude, that looks so flipping cool. That shot was awesome.
We need a way to drop down on that missile. Donnie.
I've got something that just might work.
Aww.
Not this again.
I forgot about that.
Not exactly.
It's a water balloon? Yep. I mean, I've seen it in the opening sequence.
I give you the turtle blimp.
What is
Why didn't you just call it the Turtle? You know, Zeppelin, Turtle, the Turtle. I feel like that's a much more funny name. Oh, hello, Irma. You shouldn't do that on first date, I gotta say. Is that the same one?
You guys are as dumb as a box of rocks! Seriously, what's taking you so long? It's been 3 months! Much of Krang's mutagen supply was spent in the invasion of the city known as New York City. What is it with the Krang's invasion of the city known as New York City? What is that? We've been here for thousands of years. You can't even speak proper English!
Yeah, I was gonna ask, why is he not speaking like the rest of them?
Query. I should vaporize your sorry pink tentacles, but for insubordinate.
I like this guy.
You give up! Ha! Nobody messes with Krang Supreme! Now to launch this sucker!
Okay, I like this Krang character. He's badass. He's cool. He has vanity issues. Oh, come on, that's cheating.
Jump!
Are you insane? Are they actually re-entering the atmosphere or something? What the hell? They have turtle gliders? When was that a thing? I mean, I guess it was in the beginning of season 2, wasn't it? Good job, guys. Although it's only the first part of the two-parter, so I wonder where this is gonna go now.
Nice job back there, Pete. Too slow. You know,
A
think there's room enough for 2 mutant geniuses in this city, Rockwell.
I concur. Of course, warm-blooded mammals are still considered far more intelligent than inferior, cold-blooded, tiny-brained reptiles.
I don't think turtles are
Gotta admit,
reptiles. Though.
Slash, I'm impressed.
I'm pretty convinced they're
Stepped up
not.
and saved your teammates when they needed you the most.
Told you I changed, Leonardo. I'm a different kind of turtle now. Alright, fellas. Time to storm TCRI.
We go to Dimension X and save the citizens of New York.
Hell yes. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. So that was part 1. Before we get into part 2, I mean, what is there to say? I enjoyed the shit out of this episode. It was obviously the main plot of this episode, but I don't know, it really seems like even the Krang are just more interesting or entertaining as the main plot than Shredder, because the last few episodes were focused more on the Shredder and everything, and I kind of dislike those episodes compared to the other episodes this season, which were much more hilarious and over the top and crazy and everything. Those that involve the Shredder are still cool, are still good, they're still better than season 1, but they're not as entertaining to watch overall. I feel somewhat bored by them, in a way that I was during season 1 for sure, and maybe some episodes in season 2 as well. But like episodes like this one, which is more crazy and over the top and funny, are just so much more entertaining. Like, this show really excels at the humor, so when it focuses on being humorous while also having cool action throughout and great characters, is at its best, in my opinion. So I'm glad that this episode 2-parter, which I was worried that was gonna be kind of boring because of how comparatively boring the last few episodes have been, because they were focusing on the main plot. I was worried about it, but I'm glad that it's actually pretty entertaining. It also maybe helps the fact that I've just woken up before I started doing these reactions, so the fact that I'm not tired might also have my enjoyment. But yeah, I'm having fun with this one. I really enjoy it. And in terms of a rating for this one, I'm honestly going to give it a pretty high 8.5 out of 10. It's a great and funny episode. I like it. And I'm curious what we're going to get in the second episode. I actually, for some reason, thought that this 2-parter was going to be about fighting the Shredder, which doesn't make any sense because he's not the one who has taken New York over, but rather the Krang. So the second part is probably going to be defeating the Krang again. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty exciting though. So I guess now let's just get into the second part in 3, 2, 1.
Heck yeah! And once we change all the humans back, Rockwell will hone in on us with the Krang portal and, theoretically, teleport us all back to Earth. Hopefully. Maybe. Yep, we're doomed.
It's an awesome plan, Raph.
Guys, you're the main characters. You're gonna
Here
be
we
fine.
come.
I just hope the mutanimals don't screw this up. If they can't
Stop
get
being an
that
asshole, Leo. What did the mutanimals ever do to you?
Oh, crap. Mutanimals!
Oh, that's a nice way of getting away saying, oh crap. I feel like the use of pseudo swear words is something underrated by TMNT fans.
I could sense them close by with my organic antenna.
There's somebody slapping.
That way!
Feels like we've been searching forever.
You got any idea where we're going, Mikey? For real?
Of course I do, dude.
Jesus Christ.
But there are always surprises along the way.
Mission for Pentagon! Man the defenses!
Right behind you. That scream was so funny.
Whoa! I got this, D!
Man, Mike is such a badass in this world.
It looks like the Krang have human hybrids on those 3 islands.
Those islands are huge, man! I mean, how are we gonna turn all those mutants back into people? You forget, Raph. We just need to find a massive amount of mutagen and convert it into retro-mutagen with this. Oh, is that all? A massive amount of mutagen. Let me just milk a few thousand Krang worms.
I bet that thing has a ton of mutagen inside of it.
A technodrome? Mikey!
Don't say it. I know. I'm a genius.
I was gonna say you're crazy! Steal a technodrome?
And how would we even get there? The blimp's a wreck.
Well, that's one way of upping the stakes compared to previous seasons. The what? Whoa. That's cool. Why create human-like robots at this point if you have fucking dragons?
What are we gonna do when we reach... Turtles, attack!
Leo, I'm leader! In Dimension X!
Figure out a way to take out all these Krang droids!
Use this thing that is spinning around.
The engines just can't take retro mutagen, Captain!
Not necessarily. I just need to alter the ship's fuel converters, tweak the quantum defibrillators, and
I swear, if he... Are you kidding me?
voila.
Seriously? And it's even orange!
Mikey, you're...
A genius, I know.
wasting time! Get this thing moving! We have to save the humans already!
God, even when he's actually fucking useful, they're being assholes to Mikey. It's getting fucking ridiculous.
Okay, Donnie, we need that portal open. Call up the mutanimals.
We did it! We turned a multi-dimensional transmat device into a mass displacement teleporter! I have no idea what you just said, but...
Oh, come on, it's not that
That's how it goes,
complicated.
Ralph. Teleportation, y'all.
Just like space heroes!
No way, forget it! You're not beaming my particles!
What?
Surprise!
What did you say?
Forget about me, Turtles.
Okay, let's start beaming particles, Donnie!
Eliminate the ones called the Turtles.
You gotta admit, Leo, we couldn't have done this without Slash and his team.
You did great, Slash. I'm sorry I doubted you. Everyone deserves a second chance.
I just tried to model myself after the best leader I ever knew.
Aww,
You.
that's so sweet.
Turtles, mutanimals, it's time to celebrate!
Oh man. Okay, out of the special like two-parters in the middle of the seasons, this is by far my favorite. It was so fun, so entertaining, and so epic, and it was a great battle. I still feel like I like the first episode of this two-part a little more, but I still enjoyed both of them thoroughly. They were so good. And this two-parter as a whole is definitely much better than I expected it was going to be, and I'm glad for that, because like I said earlier, I was worried that this episode was going to be somewhat boring. Like, it definitely would have been of big scale, and it was gonna feel epic because it's like the defeat of Krang in New York again. But I was worried that it was gonna be a little bit boring, and I'm glad that it wasn't. I really enjoyed this two-parter, so I hope that you also enjoyed this video as well. In terms of a rating for this episode, I mean, I gave the last episode 8.5 out of 10, so I guess I'm gonna give this one an 8.2 out of 10. Like I said, it's a little less entertaining than the other episode, but not by much. It was just by very little. And again, I also enjoyed the first episode of this two-parter more because of the fact that I expected it to be worse. That also kind of boosted it. So essentially, it is kind of about the same. But yeah, this was definitely a much more entertaining two-parter than I thought it was going to be like. So I'm hopeful that the next few episodes are also going to be really entertaining, even if they deal with the main plot, which I guess we're going to find out in the next video. But yeah, what did you guys think about these two episodes? Comment down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Omar Bridgman and Deadpool. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my videos and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly. which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything. And that just kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job, because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt-tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think this is pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!